Hello, my name's Robert Kerrison, and I'm a senior lecturer at the University of Surrey.
Hello, my name is Anietie Aliu. My friend called me Annette, and I'm a postgraduate researcher at the University of Surrey.
Hi, Annette. I understand
Hi.
you've just published a paper on barriers to breast cancer screening experienced by Black African and Black Caribbean women. Could you tell us a bit about why this is an important area of research?
Yes, thank you, Rob. That's an important question. Well, breast cancer is the most common diagnosed cancer among women in the United Kingdom. And women of Black African and Black Caribbean descent are more likely to be diagnosed with aggressive form of breast cancer at a later stage. Screening, as we know, allows breast cancer to be picked up early, which is easier to treat, and we have seen breast survival improve over time. But unfortunately for Black women, they are less likely to take part in breast screening program. By understanding why this is so, we're able to work with them and design interventions that can help improve uptake and potentially save lives.
Thanks, Annette. That's really clear. Could you tell us a bit about what you did in your study?
Thank you, Rob. We did something called literature review, which is where we pull together all the published research that is done within, a topic and a specified time. And in this case, we looked at studies that examine barriers to breast cancer screening experienced by Black women and the interventions that were done to help improve uptake. This is important because when you look at a single literature, you see just a piece of it. But when you pull all together, it's like getting a piece, all the pieces of the puzzles together. It gives you a clearer and fuller picture.
Thanks, Annette. That's a really nice analogy. Can you tell us what you found then when you put all these pieces together?
Yeah, there were some barriers that were a bit familiar. For instance, there was a fear of breast cancer, and some women saw cancer as a death sentence. They were afraid of positive outcomes. Now, knowledge and awareness was also sometimes low, especially women born outside of United Kingdom. They didn't see breast cancer as their thing because they thought that we did not see a lot of breast cancer where we came from. So breast cancer was deemed as not my thing. Uh, Surprisingly, we saw that some of the Black African women, they were worried about being diagnosed with breast cancer and the treatment thereof because they feel they might lose their breast and their partners might leave them. So it had negative prospect on the marriage, especially marriage of their children, because I think cancer had some stigma there. Also importantly, we saw that the participants that were in some of these studies were either ineligible for breast screening or were already attending. So we kind of missed out on the experiences of those who were eligible but were not attending. We looked at the interventions and we saw that surprisingly, there was no intervention that exclusively targeted Black women. Studies often combine ethnic women, as a group, and we understand that their experiences could be different. So we really need, the key findings of this research is that we need a very focused research with the Black women of eligible age group to understand their breast screening experiences, and we also need tailored interventions to support Black women. Thank you.
Thanks, Annette. It sounds like a really interesting piece of research with some really important findings. Can you tell us where can people find out more about the research?
Thank you. Yeah, this research is available online. It was published by Psycho-Oncology, and we will leave a link at the end of this video.
Great. Thanks very much for talking to me today, Annette. I really appreciate it.